Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise series, where we are here with the regular season finale facing off against Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers, something that has become a bit of a rivalry, but in reality we play pretty well against them. So I think, as the players come to get set onto the field, I think we should be pretty confident coming into this game. We've got some capability. We have beat them before. It's just a matter of really stopping Christian McCaffrey, I think, for the most part. So welcome back to the channel, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for all of our Madden content. Now, looking at where we are, and number 3 in the wild card on the NFC side, looking to face off against the Dallas Cowboys. A loss here today, though, could drop us to the 4 seed, but it's going to be interesting to see how things shape out here in this game and kind of what the playoff picture does look like. So let's go ahead and jump into this one here. In the first quarter, we do have a 3-score lead, opening up a field goal on our first drive as they hand that one off to McCaffrey, and he's going to get blasted by Poona Ford right up the gut, nowhere to go, and he's going to go down to the ground hard for a loss of 3 on that 2nd and 10. That's going to make it 3rd and 13 here. Our defense showing up early in this one. Purdy is going to be in a shotgun formation all by himself. Purdy has the snap in the pocket, fires a screen pass to the left side. He's got Ayuk pushing forward, still driving, and he gets brought down at about the 49-yard line, but no further. Cole Knight, our rookie defensive back, comes up big with the play, and that's going to make it 4th and 3, and that is going to force a punt here by the 49ers. So we get set up in this punt return, and the punt gets off, and it's going to be blocked. It's blocked and it's scooped up by Sanders at the 35. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Special team strikes and he levitates off the end zone for his celebration, a Chris Angel style of celebration right there. Majai Sanders with the scoop and score off the block punt. And that's going to be the first touchdown of the day scored by our special teams. Looks like a lot of other people getting into it so far early in this one. Now a little later in the first quarter, we still leading 10-0 here, about 3 minutes to go. Schultz has a snap, fires it deep down the left side. He's got Brown, and he's going to hit him for the big play touchdown. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Schultz laid that one in there from about 30 yards out. And Hollywood Brown, with the speed and the step, runs up underneath that one, and that's going to extend our lead out now to about 3 scores here early in this game. Like I said, it is just the first quarter, and we're firing on all cylinders. Now, just a couple minutes later, with 1.5 minutes remaining, 49ers are reeling. All momentum going in our way. Purdy, he's in a shotgun formation on a 1st and 10. Has the snap, fires it quickly out to the left side. He's got gets past one tackler, pushing forward still, and gets brought down at the 29. He is not an easy man to bring down. And the 49ers trying to get back into this game bit by bit, knowing there's a lot more football left. Pick up a 1st and 10 to the 29-yard line. So Purdy this time is going to come out under center. 3 tight ends going to the right side. McCaffrey in the backfield. Hands off to McCaffrey going right. He gets wrapped up behind the line. Ojulari and Zaven Collins combined to bring him down for a 1-yard loss on that play, as our defense is swarming McCaffrey right now, keeping him pretty well contained so far. It's still early, 1 quarter in, but we have done our job up to this point. So 2nd and 11. Purdy has the snap. Pressure comes late, and he's going to get hit and brought down. Ojulari on a delayed blitz comes up with the big-time sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and 19 all the way back to the 38-yard line. That was about a 10-yard loss on that one. Actually, really about 8 yards. Kind of going off the last play now that I think about it. And that's going to take us here to the end of the first quarter. We do lead 17-0. Everything is clicking for us. Special teams, defense, offense is really firing up, with Logan Schultz dropping dimes to Hollywood Brown, giving us this early 3-score lead. Now there are 3 quarters remaining, so anything is possible. We have blown leads before, so don't get too cocky about it. 3rd and 19 to start the second. Purdy is in a shotgun, has the snap, hands it off to McCaffrey up the middle. He's got blockers in front of him, and McCaffrey finally gets brought down after a gain of about 12 yards on that draw play. And that's going to put them in field goal range, and they will take the points. Now only leading by 2 touchdowns, 17-3. Here comes our offense right back at it. Mostert fighting forward. He went with the 49ers to a Super Bowl loss to Kansas City a few years ago, and here he is facing off against them for multiple times now, and he runs with a purpose against his former team. So 2nd and 9. Schultz has the shotgun and has the snap off to Deontay Blair, pushing forward, running off the left guard, and Blair picks up a big gain. He's now got 21 yards on just his 3rd carry of the afternoon, getting us inside the red zone to the 19-yard line with the 1st and 10. Just about 10.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter as we're trying to continue to build on this lead, as no lead is safe in this one. Schultz now going to be under center. 2 tight ends on each, one on each side. Has the snap, hands off to Mostert, going to the left side. Mostert's got a hole open, fighting forward, and still gets brought down at the 5-yard line this time. Mostert with 65 yards on the ground, only on 9 carries. So right now we're looking at about 86 yards of running game just between our 2 backs here early in this game, and that is how you keep their offense in check and off the field. So 1st and goal from the 5. Schultz has the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. Fires it and just throws that one away. He was being chased. He was almost brought down for the sack. Got rid of it just in time for it to be an incomplete pass, making it 2nd and goal now from the 5-yard line, and needing to really want to try to punch this in. Field goals, when you start getting those, all it's going to take is really them scoring a touchdown, and man, momentum is going to flip, and it's going to put them right back in it at the top of it. So now 2nd and goal. Fires it over the middle, and he's going to hit Hollywood Brown's hands on a diving play, just unable to come down with it. Schultz fired that one in there. Multiple 49ers defenders around it probably played a role in Hollywood dropping that one. Now 3rd and goal from the 5. Schultz in a shotgun, has the snap. Clean pocket, takes off up the middle, hit and brought down. He wasn't able to get back to the line. Armstead is going to get the sack on that one, and that is going to put us in a difficult position. However, we do choose the field goal to go back up by 17. So now 1st and 10. Purdy hands that one off to McCaffrey right up the middle. A little hole opened up, and that's going to pick up about 6 yards. McCaffrey, like I said, he's been contained. 6 carries, 15 yards so far this afternoon. 8.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, though. 2nd and 4. Purdy from the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers set. Has the snap, stands in a pocket. Pressure comes from Ojulari. Purdy throws that one up, and it's going to be a jump ball, and Wilson intercepts it. He has it and gets tied up by Isaiah Simmons. Unable to get around his own player. He's brought down at the 40-yard line. Marco Wilson jumped up to get that one. Purdy, under pressure from Ojulari, just threw it up kind of across the body down the field. Not an advisable throw at all. And the lame duck pass lands in a Cardinals' hand. Marco Wilson gets another interception on the season. So following that interception, we're now at the 43-yard line on the plus side of the field. Schultz, it's going to be an RPO over to the left. He hits Moore, and Moore gets pushing forward and is brought down after about a 14-yard gain all the way to the 27-yard line. Moore's now got 4 catches for 63 yards this afternoon. A good day, but we need to try to get him into the end zone. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Schultz going to be under center. 2 tight ends. Shepard and Ertz, 1 on each side. Mostert in the backfield. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. Rolling out to his right. He hits Shepard in the flat. Barreling forward. Gerald Shepard picks up a good 9 yards. Our rookie tight end becoming kind of effective on these play action rollouts. He does have some speed and pretty decent hands. It's just probably need to look to try to find ways to fold him into our game plan a little bit more often. So 2nd and 1 now from inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Schultz is going to be in a shotgun. We got 3 wide receivers. Watkins is in the slot left side with Brown. Schultz hands that one off to Mostert, going off left guard, and he's hit and brought down after a good about 5-yard gain on that one, getting us down to the 13-yard line. and picking up a 1st and 10. So leading by 17, 20-3, trying to punch this one in and just make it a sizable advantage here as we approach the end of this first half. Schultz on a play action now, drops deep back, throws that one up, and Warner knocks it down. Warner went up full extension for it, not able to keep his hands on it, and just ends up knocking it to the turf. And that's going to fall incomplete, 2nd and 10 for our offense. Schultz going to be under center once again. 2 tight ends. Mostert alone in the backfield. Schultz looks over the defense, has the snap, hands it off to Mostert, going right, makes a cut left and breaks a tackle, but brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. His 11th carry for 73 yards so far here in the first half. Man, it's hard to contain Mostert whenever he's got that motivation. 3rd and 7 now. Schultz is going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide set. Has the snap. Schultz stands in, fires it over the middle. Warner knocks down another one, trying to pick up another interception. Unable to do it right there. And that's going to lead us to another field goal, back-to-back field goals for our offense. So here comes Purdy and the 49ers as we approach the 2-minute mark following our field goal. Purdy, quick throw over the middle. He's going to hit Deebo Samuel coming in on a slant pattern. Purdy's got 93 yards on about 8 of 13 passing so far here in the first half. We've done a good job keeping them on the sidelines. We just got to keep doing it. But we really need to just focus on getting stops. I mean, hold them to field goals at worst is what we need to do. Bend, but don't break. So coming out of the 2-minute warning, 49ers are going to be in a shotgun. Changing things up as the play happens in front of us. Purdy looking over the defense, changing it up once more again. Has the snap now, stands in the pocket, fires it quickly over the middle. He hits his receiver, and we miss a tackle and knock one of our own linebackers into another dimension, basically, as Gray has his first catch of the day, and that one's going to go for 14 yards. So now with that 1st and 10, Purdy's going to be in a shotgun right at the 20-yard line. Scans over the defense, has multiple receivers close in on the left side. Gray on the right. Purdy has the snap, standing in a clean pocket, fires it to the left, and that goes up, and that's going to be knocked down. Whew, that was close. Buda Baker barely got his hand up on that one. Trying to get that interception, but Purdy actually made a really good throw. Just enough that we weren't going to be able to catch it, but Buda made a hell of a play to just knock that one away. So 2nd and 10 now. Purdy staying in the shotgun. They're actually going with the same formation. Has the snap. He's going to roll out to the right. Fires it over, and he gets incomplete to Ayuk, but there is a flag, and it looks like that is going to be roughing the passer. So with 1:17 remaining in the first half, the 49ers are going to get a little bit of a gift here from our defense in the form of a roughing the passer personal foul. Set them up with a 1st and 10 at the 10 now. Purdy staying in a shotgun. Scanning over the defense. Has the snap. Fires it out to the right side. Hits his tight end, but it's knocked out of his hands as soon as we make contact. And no, that is not George Kittle. He's not with the 49ers anymore. 2nd and 10 now for this 49ers offense. McCaffrey in the backfield with Purdy in the shotgun. Has the snap. Play action to McCaffrey. Pressure comes. Purdy rolls out to the left. He's got space. He's going to take it himself, and Purdy walks it in. Oh, that's exactly what you didn't need or want to have happen right there. But he started the rollout and going with that kind of defense. It's hard to get those players to react at times. And Purdy's going to be able to run that one all the way in. Poona Ford had no shot to chase him down. Cole Knight came over a little too late. But Marco Wilson, worried about defending his player, just lost track of him. And so we are going to take that score into halftime, 10-23. A 2-score lead here. The nerve-wracking part is the 49ers picked up some momentum on that drive. So got to be careful and watch for that coming out here in the second half. But in that note, let's take a look at some other scores going on around the nation here as we are in the final week of the season. The Dolphins are leading the Rams, who have hit a bit of a bump after beating us, as they are losing to the Tua and the Dolphins 14-7. Heading up north over to Buffalo in the AFC matchup between Tennessee and the Bills, Josh Allen has a 200 yards and a touchdown, and the Bills lead Will Levis and the Titans 21-3. Now staying up in the Northeast, we check in on the Seahawks at the Patriots, and Geno Smith for 270 yards, 3 touchdowns, demolishes Kyler Murray, who went 7 of 19 for 78 yards. 42-14 was the final there in New England, as Seattle got a win to finish off their regular season. They are not going to be able to make the playoffs this year. So a big play right there to capture some momentum for the 49ers, as Purdy does scramble that one into the end zone. We just got to, like I said, keep it kind of contained here in the second half. But 49ers starting with the ball. Hand that one off to McCaffrey, and he's going to get blown up by Poona Ford once again. They keep trying to run it kind of between the tackles, and Poona Ford is a disruptive force. He was a great pickup in free agency to get him on this team. So 2nd and 11 now. Purdy is staying in a shotgun formation. Hands it off, going to the left side, and he's going to be brought down. Mitchell had nowhere to go. The defense flowed beautifully and closed off any cutback lanes, and that brought Mitchell down for no gain. His first carry of the day. He still has the same number of yards, 0. 3rd and 11 now for the 49ers. Purdy has the snap. We bring a blitz, fires it to the right side. That's going to be caught by Samuel, and he's brought down at the 28-yard line. Purdy now with almost 200 yards, 197, while Samuel's got 5 catches and about 73 yards of that. So 1st and 10. Purdy going in under center this time. McCaffrey in the backfield. 3 tight ends to the left side. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Fires it up over the middle. He's got his tight end who's hit and brought down. Purdy with a brilliant throw on that one. Hits his tight end coming across the field. Leitu just makes the easy catch and is brought down at the 6. Now 1st and goal for the 49ers. Going to 3 tight ends to the right this time. Hand it off to McCaffrey up the middle, but nowhere to go. It looks like he got in a little panic mode, and Taylor Verdon brings him down, taking advantage of it for the tackle for a loss. The TFL for Verdon on that one. This rookie has been outstanding this season. Up for potential rookie defensive player of the year. 2nd and goal now. Purdy stands in the pocket. Pressure comes. Ford chases him down. He had nowhere to go. The edges were closing in around him, and then it kind of forced him back into the pocket, and Ford takes advantage to get the sack right there. Just an unstoppable motor. And like I said, the edge guys, Collins and Lewis being on the edge right there, really is helping out with these defensive tackles, able to get some pressure up the middle on these opposing quarterbacks. So that's going to make it 3rd and goal now from the 18 after that big loss. Purdy staying in a shotgun. He's got 3 receivers set. This time he brings a little shift to the formation. Ayuk and Samuels close in on the right side. Ojulari's chasing Purdy, and he throws that one away. And we've started getting some good pass rush from Ojulari. He has really stepped up this season. Really advanced from what he was, just a simple year ago. Now that would force a field goal, and our offense would not do much with it on their opening possession of the 3rd. So the 49ers find themselves with trailing by 10, but they do have the ball at their own 23-yard line, though, as our defense trying to get another stop. We have done pretty decent with the whole not breaking theory, with the exception of the scramble, but just need to keep that up. So 2nd and 10, 49ers. Toss out to McCaffrey on the right side. He breaks one tackle. He's got a hole wide open, and Baker takes a horrible angle. And there's nobody that he's going to get stopped. Gillespie gives the old college try. But McCaffrey goes, 73 yards on one play. We had him contained up until that one, and he just broke free. You cannot miss tackles on him. Watkins unable to bring him down. Baker with a horrible angle. And that's going to bring him to within 3 points now. That's what that touchdown at the end of the last half resulted in, 17 unanswered points. So now we have to respond. 5 minutes ago in the 3rd, handing that one off to Mostert. He's going to pick up 4 yards on that carry. Our lead diminished down to 3. 23-20 is the score here in Arizona, as 49ers have really basically captured the momentum of this game with 17 unanswered points. Schultz staying in a shotgun. 3 receivers set. Mostert in the backfield with him. Has the snap. Drops back. It's going to be a screen pass, and that one is knocked away. And thankfully, in the end, that he didn't catch that. That would have been about a 5-yard loss. Armstead is able to knock it down, though. So 3rd and 6 now for our Cardinals offense. Needing to make something happen, we have to get points on the board. Capture a little bit of a lightning in a bottle, if you will. On 3rd and 6, fire to the outside, and that one is going to be swatted away by Burgess. Looking for Watkins on the short out pattern. That one gets swatted away, and that is going to force us to punt. But instead, we're going to call a timeout. It's at the 38-yard line. It looks like we're rethinking this. We may decide to go for it, or even possible field goal. But I think at this stage, we might want to look at probably just trying to get some points. 55 yards, Zane Gonzalez, he's got it in him. Not by much, but he does have it in him. And we're going to see if he can do it again from 55. As it's going to be boot to the ball, and that one will squeeze in on the right side of the uprights there, and that's going to extend our lead out to 6 points now. A touchdown to lead, a field goal gets you just within a few points. So here come the 49ers following that field goal at their own 25 on a 1st and 10. Hands it off to McCaffrey. Bounces off one tackle, but Ojulari sticks with him. He tried to stiff arm him and get away, but Ojulari would not let him go and brings him down for the tackle, his 4th tackle of the day so far. 2nd and 4 now for this 49ers offense. Purdy has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it over. That's going to be intercepted by Wilson again. He's down to the sideline at the 10. 5, touchdown Cardinals, pick 6. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Marco Wilson saw that, jumped in front of it. Now, to be fair, there was kind of a gaggle of Cardinal defenders all around the 49er receiver. But Wilson made the play. Looks like they were going for Gray. Wilson saw the cut, and he made the jump, and it was off to the races, taking it home. Pick 6 for this Cardinals defense. Special teams getting touchdowns, defense getting touchdowns, all phases of the game back in working order. So after that, here we come out with a 3rd and 1. Schultz drops out into Brown. He's going to get it into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 2. Our defense just scored and then got a stop. And we fired back right at him. Big play Hollywood as he squeezes inside that pylon there. And that's going to extend this lead out here early in the 4th quarter. And that we wouldn't have to do much more after that, ladies and gentlemen. We just wouldn't. We finish off our rivals with a big-time victory at home. This is not the same Cardinals team as before. We both put up an extra touchdown. Both of those touchdowns relatively meaningless. But, hey, it is what it is. So we are going to be the number 3 seed, and we are going to take on the Dallas Cowboys in the next episode, everybody. Stay tuned for that. Playoffs are beginning, and they are there here in Arizona for everybody to see. So let's get this thing going in the next episode. The run to the Super Bowl has officially begun now. I will see y'all in that one, everybody. So as always, stay safe and well. Y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.